Audio 1 testing, audio 1. Audio 1 testing, audio 1. Is there somebody scoring on top there?
Yeah.
Who?
2 goals.
Do you know? Okay, I think so. Salam, salo.
Hello! No, Ali Kaiser to come watch me. Now daddy.
Is he out playing? Why? Hmm.
Cadê a music nessa play?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to the Greenpoint track. It's the throwbacks from way backs. Wednesday, throwback Wednesday. We got the Vets and we have United Cricket Club against Montrose Cricket Club. And Montrose has won the toss and they've elected to bat first. And I'm joined by two commentators. Sari Martin will join us later. He's just enjoying some cricket with his wife. And Ridar Desai, the team manager, is joining me. And yeah, it looks like Riza Saleh is going to open the bowling from the city end. And what do you think about the toss? And
Wow, what a beautiful day it is here at the Greenpoint track. The lucky part is it looks like the wind direction is kind of changing at the moment. So yeah, the weather looks like it's in transition at the moment, but that's good because conditions are great. If it wasn't for the wind again, it would have been too hot. The pitch looks good, a bit of greenery there. Problem is, I think it's still going to be a bit slow. Yeah, but a lot of grass, not so dry like I expected it to be. So, yeah, Montrose won the toss and they elected to bat. So, obviously, they also know the wicket could change drastically. So, hopefully, it stays together because of the rain. It rained a lot, so that could be to our advantage there. And Nick Abrams.
Yeah, so the starting lineup for United: Shurey Bully, captain. So Faris Samai, Fakhri Sasman, Brent Patterson, Paka Osman, Roger August, Yasser Emeren, Majdi Arendt, Riza Salih, Fakhri Joseph, and Kashif Abdullah. And for Montroses, it's Mario Solomon, Shahid Meyer, Denzel Martin, Heathcliff Deploy, A.D. Jackson, Roger Peterson, Nazim White, Siraj Krill, Ihsan Alexander, Zia Domingo, Devon Krill, and Grant Daya. And yeah, we're ready for the first delivery. And Riza Salih is taking the new ball from the city end, and I'm just waiting for the link for the so I can see who the batsman is. Oh, Mario Solomons. Oh, he's bowled him first delivery, and Riza's picked up the big stick.
Wow.
What a start for United. What a start for Riza.
Isn't the sun shining great at the track today?
And if I'm right, that's Mario Solomons, and that is a huge wicket.
Wow.
Riza always full and straight with natural away swing movement.
Yeah.
He got that one nice and full, and yeah. What else can I say?
Great ball. A good start. Yeah, the boys are coming to practice. They're keen, they're in there. So they're not short on bowling and batting because they have been practicing, so it's just not to execute the skills that they've been training in the week. It's all about wicket to wicket bowling, and we believe that backing each other is the biggest thing. Tactics will win us the game. And obviously not going to talk any tactics here because that's for us to know and for you to watch.
Righto, straight from the manager's mouth. And what a start for United. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the scorecard to update. They still got Mario's name there. And I don't see the score being updated. But if it is Mario Solomons, wow, what a start. Right, 0-1 is the score. One ball has been bowled so far. And United is off to an absolute flyer. Riza Salih just marshalling his troops, making some final adjustments. He's got 2 slips, but that's quite staggered. Another full delivery, big booming drive. And it looks like 2 slips, backward point cover, and an extra cover, and a mid-off, and a mid-on, square leg, and a fine leg. So pretty standard field, 6-3 offside field, and which really suits his bowling style. He'll be looking to take it away from the right-hander. As he runs in again, oh, it's a full, nice-looking drive, straight into the covers for no run. Oh, slightly back of the length. Riza's looking fantastic, Des.
Good bowling, yeah. So it's practice, guys, and it's as you can see, practice helps really a lot to be on this point as he started. I mean, without really warming up properly, I mean, sure, takes a lot.
I did notice that. No warm-ups. I saw some cigarettes being lit. But all of a sudden, we're all onto the field. And Riza's off to a flyer. He runs in again. It's full toss. Ooh, missed out there by the batsman. Definitely missed out there by the batter. He gets away with that one. So it's Nazim White. So Nazim White is on the non-striker's end. And I think this is Heathcliff deploy. The tall guy. He's massive. He's facing, and it looks like Mario Solomons is indeed the wicket that's out. And this is a wide ball down the leg side, taken by Fahmi Sesman. Shashi.
Yeah, we have a debutant in the United side today. Very special one to me, being here at the Greenpoint track. Probably one of the Greenpoint track heroes, Suleiman Rylan.
Full delivery. Oh, what a cracking shot. But very well fielded by Abdullah Osman at wide mid-off. And it's the first runs off the bat.
Shame.
Mr. Rylan, also known as Lippy, scored many tries. Slap chips Russell, it reminds me of.
Yeah, Scotch Kloof legend. Western Province Rugby League legend. Greenpoint track legend, of course.
So Heathcliff deploys, got the first runs off the bat, and after the first over, the score is 2 for 1. Nice, Riza! Lovely start. Lovely, Speedy, lovely. Righto, so Deploy is going to be back on strike. It's very easy to notice who Deploy is and who Nazim White is. And it looks like Brent Patterson. Pato? Brother, they threw for a quick single. Big throw by Kashif. And nice backing up there. And Brent Patterson taking the new ball from the stadium end. And I heard that his brother could be starting the test match tomorrow.
Ah, is it?
Dane Patterson. Early signs is that he will...
I think it's going to go between him and Parker. I don't know, why would they...
No, I think they're probably going to go with Pato. And we've got the older brother. Very fierce competitor, very good all-rounder. And the legend Nazim White is on strike. He's just faced his first delivery. Oh man, I used to watch Nazim White for Province. I mean, he was packed around Faik Davids and Ismail Biadian, but he always scored valuable outs. Yeah.
Look, I must be honest, Nico.
Oh, he tries to guide this one to third man.
He played a very big part in my move from Montrose to United. At that time when I started out playing cricket at about under 9, he was playing first team for Montrose, that prolific team of him and Hassan and Mario, and don't forget the current coach of the Proteas,
Abraham Sinclair.
So
groot names.
Wasfi Samsudin, don't forget.
Wow.
So we as youngsters went to practice, and because we were really interested, because obviously we were serious in the game. And he advised us to move to United because that time the junior setup was quite strong with your father running at that time.
Pato in again, and this is cut to... Oh, it's very good running by these two. Very good running. And Nazim White is off the mark. Yeah, I remember they all had the same hairstyles. You know, the curly froze, him and Faike. That's how I used to recognize him. As Brent Patterson runs in again, fuller delivery, firmly driven, but there's protection out on the cover boundary. I like that. You know, once you're happy with the over, in terms of runs, you allow that protection out. So very good captaincy there by Shuray. And 2 overs has been completed. The score now is 5 for 1. And it looks like Speedy Riza Sali is going to continue from the city end.
I'm going to try to get the Montrose manager to come and have a few words with us, if that's okay with you.
Of course. Riza runs in again, and that's carefully played by Heathcliff Deploy. even got some music in the background, making it nice and festive here at the Greenpoint track. Riza runs in again. It's a full delivery. Got the inside half of the bat. Just runs away to fine leg. And he's through for another single. This is the Riza I remember. Eh?
Yeah, good
This is the
bowling.
Riza I remember. Speedy. So we always say that for the vets, there's some guys that retired mid-30s or even approaching 40. And now they're coming back after 5 years. But then there's other guys who finished when they were 20, like Riza. So it's been a good 20 odd years since he's played regularly. So it's taken a bit of time. He's been expensive in the earlier games, but we stuck with him. And he's reaping some rewards in the spell so far. And this is cut away by Nazim White. And it's a misfield by Roger August at point. And Coachy.
That's
Get out that long barrier there, Coachy.
Wow,
Why don't Coachy have a sweater?
That's a huge fine.
The ploy facing, Speedy, running in from the city end. It's back of a length. And through the legs of Gay. Saw that, buddy. Oh no, Lippy.
Yeah, I know we need to see who our fielders are and what positions we put them in, eh? Because our offside is kind of looking
But a very good shot by Heathcliff. Nice true bounce there from the pitch so far. And nice fielding by Bakar Osman at mid-off. He had to move quickly to his left. As Nazim White faces now. This one is short.
You can see he's looking for the speed there, for the ball actually
Yeah.
coming on, and the lack of pace is actually holding him back.
You can clearly see what Nazim White is trying to do. He's just want to open the face on the back foot and run it through backward point. And United need to try and force him onto the front foot a little bit, I think. But to hang on the back foot on this wicket is very risky because the uneven bounce there, much better. Fuller delivery on middle lane leg. Much better by Riza. Keeping the batsman guessing. And that's the end of another fantastic over by Speedy. And the score now is 8-1 after 3 overs. And Riza has bowled 2 overs, 1 for 5. He's taken the big wicket of Mario Solomons. I'm a huge fan of Mario.
Wow,
I mean,
huge.
He played SA over 50s, and he's one of my favorite.
Let's be honest about it. If he played today, he would have been, because of his batting abilities, he should have been picked ahead of Paul Kirsten by far.
Yeah, check the way he bats through the innings. I mean, he got a first bowler today. Pato with a huge appeal, and the umpire says no. It was full. It was straight.
It was definitely
the
swinging
front
away,
foot,
so I don't know what happened there.
It was a convincing shout, but I think the ploy, if he gets a half a stride, it was like 2 strides for me. So that's probably what saved him.
I think we also need to come back to Mr. Solomon's there. I remember there was a year, I went to play at Montrose, and the games I played with him, I'll never forget him reverse pulling William Antam. And at that time, William Antam was in the franchise setup. I mean, reverse pulling Anik. Wow, what a shot. I was in awe at the man's talent, man. I think he's, one of those naturally gifted sportsmen.
Oh, he goes for the big drive and he's beaten on the inside edge. Nicely taken there by Sassy.
Yeah, don't know what you say about the wicket yet. It looks a bit too paced, though.
Yeah. But yeah, United will be happy with this start, I think.
Nico, I'm waiting for someone to start the fire out here. Eh? We can serve, we can feed some support.
Full delivery and it's called wide. It was a little too wide. And good shape there by Peto. Okay, sorry. So the first wicket wasn't Mario Solomon's, guys. Yasser Imran, shukran for that. I must be corrected. The first wicket was not Mario Solomon's. Let me repeat that. The moon has not been sighted. Yeah, so I will get you that first wicket. It's Patterson to Nazim White.
That's his shot. That's his shot all his years. He loves that shot. And he'll always get that gap. Did Mario Solomon's originally play for Kales River?
I'm not sure.
I need to actually ask him that, but I know he played years in Montrose. That's why he's here now, because he's a Montrose guy.
Pato to deploy, and that's a straight to delivery, carefully watched. And it's a dot ball.
Anik, I feel like I need to make one trip around this field. These guys look like they are, some of them look like they need to be switched on a bit.
11 for 1. You can leave the mic here. Thank you, Rito. I'm sure we'll chat to you later, manager.
I'm enjoying the music.
It's good. I would enjoy a boerewors roll better. Righto, Speedy's going to start his third over. And he's bowling from the city end, unchanged. And he's bowling to Nazim White. And this one is cut away, and there is a sweeper out on the cover boundary. So it's just going to be a single. Score moves to 12 for 1. And we're into the 5th over. Oh, this is back over length, and this is well worked down to third man for another single. 13 for 1. Singles is it's gonna be very crucial here to track, because boundary hitting is not that easy. The outfield is certainly not quick. It's pretty slow, and also with the uneven bounce, it's very difficult to get your timing perfect. This one is short, and this is paddled around the corner. And it's very good fielding there by Majdi Arden at backward square leg. And it's a dot ball. Yeah, it's much cooler at the track. I had to do a pit stop at town, and it was at least 5 degrees hotter. And yeah, very nice cool breeze here at the track. As Riza runs in again, full delivery, and this is squeezed out to past backward point, and third man is picking that one up for a single. Scores 14 for 1. And mid-off is moving to long off as Riza runs in again. It's another full delivery in the block hole. And this is driven firmly to the sweeper on the cover boundary, and it's just a single. Speedy runs in again, and it's carefully watched by Nazim White as he ends the 5th over with a dot ball. The score now is 15 for 1 after 5 overs. The run rate is 3, which is acceptable. And just the 1 wicket gone, and that's Riza Saleh. 3 overs, 1 for 9. You'll be very happy with that. And we've got a bowling change from the stadium end. It's Kashif Abdullah. He's a bit of a hybrid bowler. I wouldn't really classify him as a spinner. He bowls fast, finger spinning leg cutters, I would say. But it's definitely a difference between him and BP. Brent Patterson. So Abdullah to deploy, and there's been some field changes. Taken out a slip and moved him into the covers. Oh, he starts off with a full delivery on leg stump, and that's whipped through mid-wicket. And it doesn't have enough to go all the way to the boundary, and that's fielded by Bakr Osman. He's had a lot of running to do so far. The ball is following him. Oh dear. And the ploy, I must say, he's timing it very nicely. And no slips now. Shurai's moved himself out of the slip cordon and he's into the position where the ball just flew in now. And this is a full toss on leg stump, and he's missed out. There's no protection on the leg side boundary, but there's 4 in the circle. There's a short fine leg, mid wicket, square leg and mid on. And there's a long off sweeper out on the offside boundary. Those are the 2 fielders outside the circle, and he's beaten inside. He's cut him in half. And they threw for a bye, uneven bounce and also some movement. The ploy is just showing Nazim White that he's bowling cutters. And it really takes a while to get used to Kashif and what he's doing. And yeah, he's had a good season so far. This one is driven into the covers by Nazim White. Score is 18 for 1. And this one is full onto the pads, and they threw for a nice quick single. It's a leg by. 19 for 1. Short delivery, and that's punched to the covers. Fielded by Mr. Rylands, who celebrated his 50th birthday this week, 2 days ago. The score is 19 for 1 after 6 overs, just a touch over 3 runs over. Hey, we got a bowling change. Majdi Arendt getting the chance to get some shine on the ball when he bowls. And he's replacing Speedy Riza Asali, who's picked up the only wicket so far. And Majdi Arendt is going to start his spell. It's the beginning of the 7th over. Yeah, if you guys listen to us often, Majdi's one of the co-commentators, and yeah, it was just me and him initially, but the team has grown since then as he runs in. Oh, and that one is full and straight, and just some hesitation. They're going to come through for the single. It was a full delivery. Shuray is just marshalling his troops. Smudge runs in again. He goes for the big drive, and it's over backward point. And the sweeper will come around, and they will come through for 2. Big booming drive there by the ploy. And it was just over Faris Amai at backward point. So Montrose is just looking to up the scoring rate. Oh, he got an edge and it's falling vacant. They're going to come through for 2. Heathcliff deploy using his feet. There was nobody backing up at the bowler's end. And Fahmi Sasman should really be standing up to the stumps if the batsman's going to use his feet. full delivery, and this is firmly driven down to mid-off. It's Bucker Osmond doing the fielding. And already you can see the change in attitude by these batsmen. They're really looking to push on now. Foundation is laid. Smudged it to Nazim White. Full toss, and that's driven through the covers. And that's going to be fielded on the sweeper boundary for the single. Oh, and that's a nice little change up there by Mudge. Just a little slower delivery. And they're going to come through for a single. That's a very good over there by Montrose. They conceded, they scored 8 runs. So the score moves on to 27 for 1 of the 7. Nazim White on 7 of 16 and Heathcliff deploy 17 of 25. Certainly the more aggressive of the two batters. And Kashif Abdullah is going to continue. Nazim White is just taking on some liquids. I think they ran 3 twos in that over before that. And the power play is completed now, so United is allowed to have more than 2 players outside the circle. Kashif Abdullah to Heathcliff deploy. Full toss on leg stump, and there's protection out there on the leg side boundary. So they're going to come through for 1. Shiray's decided to strengthen the offside field. He's moving himself into a cover position. And this one is full and on leg stump. Probably sliding down. And that's the first dot ball in a while. It's a very good sign for Montrose. There hasn't been too many dot balls in the last 10 deliveries or so. And it's really the way to go at the track. Oh, full delivery. And that's a dot ball. Good start here by Kay. With his little right arm leg cutters. Takes a while to get used to. Oh, and this one is squeezed out to short third man. Fielded by Speedy, Riza Saleh. And Nazim White gets another single. Full delivery, and that's driven through the legs. And they're going to come through for a single. And the score is 30 for 1. Kashif Abdullah is going to complete his second over. And that's another single for Nazim White. And 8 overs have been completed. Score 31 for 1. Nazim White is on 9 and deploy on 19. And I'm joined by the president of the club, Dr. Noor. Wits cricket, Noor.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, no, it's great. Great having midweek cricket for the elderly guys. 8 overs bowled, as you said. Nice start with a wicket off the first ball.
So Nazim White is on strike. Majdi Orange in the start, his second over from the city end. And Nazim's really favoured the back foot since he's come to the crease.
Yeah, I've been watching a bit online. He's been trying to dab it down to the third man area. But it's a well-packed third man area. They've got a fly slip and a backward point.
Yeah.
So it's a really low reward shot for him.
Oh, beaten. That's a classic bunch delivery.
I think
Way smoother.
Nazim just losing his balance there. Normally, one of the better cover drives in the game. But he tried to go a bit inside out there and just lost his balance.
Fuller delivery, and he's 3 dot balls in a row. Dot balls are gold. So if you're in the area, please come down to Greenpoint Track. I heard we got chicken acne for later. Oh, what's a wide delivery. He tried his best to reach that. Chicken biryani and day, around 7 o'clock, or past 7 later. If you're in the area, you can pop by. Majdi Orange, his first over went for 8, but the start of this over has been outstanding as Nazim persists with that strategy of trying to run the ball into a packed offside field, backward off point. And yeah, Heathcliff is definitely the aggressor of the two. Oh, full toss. And this is hit aerially, but it's safe. And they're going to come through for a single.
Much trying to bowl it full and straight there, but erring in length gives him a knee-high full toss. Yeah, I mean, he won't be happy missing out on that. It was really an opportunity for him to score, but they take one.
Wide delivery, and they're going to take a singular bye as well.
Just a bit overcorrecting there.
Yeah, so I thought Mario Solomons was the first wicket, and I was raving about that for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Until somebody said it was Shahid Maya.
Shahid Maya, yeah.
And Maj trying to close off his second over to Nazim White. Oh, it's a rasper. Awkward bounce there. Two overs for 10 runs for Maj. His first over went for 8, so you'll be very happy with that comeback. And I think Kashif Abdullah, who usually bowls through from that end, is maintaining the pressure. And I think Deploy has really set himself in this innings. And I think we're going to see some more aggressive batting now. So they're just doing some field adjustments. The power play is over, so they allowed... Whoa, and that's a good appeal, but probably above knee height.
I don't think Asif is going to get it above the knee height, Nico. If anything, maybe 2 noises there. But Kashif has been the most consistent bowler of the Vets so far this season. And last season, in fact.
Oh, he comes down the track. I'd really like to see Shesi up.
That is the quicker one.
Up to the stumps. It was the quicker one. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Kashif is a very peculiar bowler. The way the ball comes out of the back of his hand almost. And when it pitches, it also grips into the surface. And Deploy, who's looked really dangerous in his innings, has struggled a lot against Kashif. Don't want to put the mockers on him, but there is a long off and a long on. Oh, he's inside edge. It's really tough. Kay is an operator. And like you said, he's the most consistent bowler we have so far. And it's exactly for that reason. You want to interview Mario? Kashif to Deploy. This one is shorter. Sassy standing up now. And Kashif is having him in so much problems. So this next delivery is the key delivery. Because Heathcliff will be looking for anything in his striking zone to recover this over. He tries it. Oh, he drops a lolly. It's a lolly. Oh, he had him. That was coming. He tried to force that one. It was back of a length. He got the inside half of the bat. And it looped up to Kashif. And I've dropped one like that before, I'll be honest. You actually can't judge it, off the bat so quickly, man.
I think you're making excuses. Never going to live that down. It's going to be clipped up and it's viral by tonight, Kay. I'm sorry.
5 deliveries. He absolutely owned that over. And we anticipated something was going to happen. And he forced it. And all he had to do was... I can't add sugar on that one. That was,
I mean, there's no such thing as an easy catch, but... I don't know, maybe you guys should tell us in the comments, how was that?
Is the comments open? Yeah, I don't think the comments is open. We'll try and open up the comments. But yeah, it was a lolly. Mudge to Nazim White. Full delivery in the block hole. Yeah, the guys is asking to open the chat. Mudge is right into his element now. And you'll notice that a lot with the vets. They improve through their spells. Once they get all the joints greased, well oiled up, they get into do what they do best. As Mudge runs in again to Nazim White. 2 dot balls and he's beaten him with the 3rd delivery. I must say these two was bowled very well in pairs. As a pair.
Batting conditions not easy. Often we look at spells like this and we think it's all the bowler. Sometimes it's the wicket as well. But what the bowlers have been doing very well is bowling good lines and lengths.
Yeah.
And that's all you can ask. And if there's a bit of variation off the wicket, then they're in the right areas for that. So you haven't seen big booming drives yet. But I suspect as the ball gets a bit older, we'll see a bit more boundaries.
Mudge runs in again. It's a short delivery. And this one is...
a one-handed drive with the back foot.
Yeah, straight to backward point. 5 dot balls. So... And if you look at the 2 bowlers that's been so successful, they bowl at similar pace. So it's really up to the batsman to generate that extra pace off the wicket. That's uneven. So... This type of bowling is very difficult to negotiate. As Mudge looks to close out the over. He goes aerial.
Cover. And
he gets a boundary off the last delivery. It was desperately needed by Montrose's. Mudge owned that over for 5 deliveries, but it was the final delivery. It was wide. It was full. And Nazim White hit that over extra cover. And it trickled over the ropes for his first boundary. And the score now is 39 for 1 after 11 overs.
They'll be happy with that, United.
Yeah, Mudge 3 overs for 16 runs. Kashif 3 overs for 7. The two of them together has really put the squeeze on this partnership. Sasmans decided to stand up and deploy, who batted a maiden before this. Is definitely going to try and change his game plan, but Kashif has been exceptional. Back of a length! What a grab by Sassy! There was a stumping opportunity. He was celebrating that he was just happy to catch the ball, but the ploy was out of his crease, and Sassy letting his emotions get the better of him there. Come on, Sassy. Oh, full delivery, driven. Oh, Heathcliff will be happy to be standing at the non-striker's end. That's the first run of 8 deliveries to Heathcliff deploy. And I must say, he's looked really good so far, but he struggled against Kashif. Nazim White, he'll be looking to access that offside field side. This is driven. That's great fielding there by Samai. In the covers, number 23. Michael Jordan's number. Kashif runs in again. It's a full delivery. Another great stop in there. Oh, he's going to go for the run out. Oh. But White is safely home. Fantastic save there. Kashif Abdullah is going to continue on the stadium end to deploy. It's a full toss, and that's another great stop by Faris Samai in the covers. Number 23. You're right, brother. It's a full toss, and that's driven into the covers. Another dot ball. Kashif is looking to close out this over. Oh, inside off of the bat again. This is squeezed out to the leg side. Will they go for 2? They'll come back for 2 easily. Fantastic running. And what a contest between Deploy and Abdullah. After 12 overs, the score is 43 for 1. Deploy 22 of 37. Nazim White 15 of 34. And it looks like Majd Orient is going to continue. He's bowled 3 overs for 16 runs. And yeah. Despite only the 1 wicket down, I think United will be happy as well that they've managed to keep this partnership in check in terms of run rate. But the longer these two batsmen stay out there, the bigger threat they become as they get used to conditions. All of a sudden things has gotten a little bit darker. We've got a cloud cover that's come in from the coast, and they're just going to dab this one onto the leg side for an easy single. Nazim White looked like he's feeling it a little bit. He's been there from the start. 16 of 35. But Deploy, definitely the danger man. And 3 fielders on the leg side on the boundary for Mudge. As he runs in, Deploy comes down the track, but it's a wide delivery. I'd like to see Sassy stand up. The fielders is telling him to stand up. Ardent. This is hit out to the leg side. There's no protection out there on the boundary. And the ploy gets a boundary. Yeah, the tactic is very clear by the ploy. He's really targeted Mudge. And we really need Sassy to stand up to the stumps to add that threat. The ploy is just walking down the wicket. Oh, this one is aerial. There's a man underneath it. They're just going to come back for one. It wasn't a drop catch. But it was aerial for a long time. Stand up. Slower ball. And this is another boundary. And the ploy is licking his lips. Mudge was trying to go with the change up there, a slower delivery. But I think it's stuck in his fingers a little bit. And he really needs to pull it back now for the rest of this over. Ardent to deploy. Better delivery. Beating him outside off stump. That's where you need to be, buddy. The fielders are saying if he stood up there, he would have been stumped. Full delivery, and he ends the over with a fantastic drive for a 4 over extra cover. And he's really taken too much there. He's completed his 4 overs now. He's gone for 32 runs. And that's the most expensive over of the match so far. Kashif Abdullah completed his 4 overs for 11 runs, and we're going to have a bowling change now from that end. And the score after that over has gone now to 59 for 1. And this might just be the boost that Montrose were looking for.
I just heard Akini.
Dr. Krill, you say you just heard Akini? You obviously didn't hear the time, but nice that you come here and build up a liquor appetite. Agony with day. I didn't say day.
Nothing but the day.
What a day.
How are you, my friend?
Great. Yeah, we got Nazim White here and Heathcliff deploy.
That action, bowling action, I have no idea who that is. It's a new action.
Shoot. Hold on, is it Giggles? Fakhri Joseph. Woo! New bowler, Giggles.
Lovely, still got the action.
Nice little whoop.
Uh-huh.
I must say. So they forced Sasman to stand up. If you had an option, I'm sure you'd be standing at the back. But there's Joseph.
Short.
Nice little rip there, buddy. Uh-huh. Sassy had that off in a flash.
So on my way to the track, Anik, the batsmen were a little bit circumspect, but I see Heathcliff deploy is really upping the ante now. So it's a good change. Ooh, that one.
The giggle effect.
He hasn't played for years, so we'll allow him that.
We will allow that one. Unfortunately, the camera went. They're just reminding him that they called that on TV.
That's much better.
Oh, much better. Eagle.
As I was driving, I heard that a slightly difficult catch was put down, Anik, and I ran it down.
Yeah.
I never saw the footage, but I heard
it's definitely going to be clipped. He bowled 5 dots. It was Kashif Abdullah. He bowled 5 dot balls to Heathcliff, who just hit 12 runs with the previous over.
Oh, lovely.
No! Oh, he's got him! And he walks. Sassy picks up a catch and Giggles strikes in his first over. That's the end of the legend, Nazim White. And it was unanimous. The appeal was unanimous. And Nazim White, being the gentleman that he is, he just turned around and made his way off to the pavilion. Score 62 for 2. Doc, take us through that one.
Well, he started off a bit scratchy. First few balls slightly short, one double bounce. And with leg spin, it's about feel. It's about
Hold on.
getting it.
Wasn't it free? Wasn't it a no ball? And doesn't that mean this is a free hit? I'm just.
No, I think he bowled another delivery. Yeah, he did.
Oh, he bowled another delivery. Okay, wow.
I think so.
He's off.
So yeah, this one just came out of the hand much better. A good length, a batsman going for it, and obviously getting the edge. Great take by
Great
Safi
take by
Sasson.
Sassy.
I think that will up his confidence to stand up to the wicket.
Yeah. But I'm not surprised he's come out playing that shot. He's favoured the back foot.
Yeah.
He's favoured that shot. And probably not the best shot to play. It wasn't that short. And was it not a free?
Oh, wasn't it a noble? Oh, it wasn't a noble. So no. So I think it was a wide and not a noble, I think. According
Okay.
to the
But yeah, we got a new batter in. And Giggles, Joseph.
Oh, that's
It ain't, ooh, Sassy, going down like a footballer. The new batsman is A.D. Jackson. And I think Sassy just got grazed on the ankle. Just a slight nudge with the ball, probably. But he's back up.
so a bit of licorice all sorts by Giggles, but we will give him that. This one's pitched up.
Nice take by Sassy. I
Oh,
must say,
another wide. He's got good hands, soft hands.
yeah, he takes it nicely. Good technique. Come on, Giggles, just close out the over, buddy. Damage is done.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
I was
is
waiting for
short.
that one. It's a short delivery.
punished.
Punished to a vacant backward square leg. And Jackson is off the mark with a boundary. And Giggles, he's picked up a wicket, but like you said, it's been licorice all sorts. But which is expected for leggies, especially when they haven't been playing for a while.
Yeah, I know he hasn't been playing for decades, I would say.
Yeah.
So, but it's lovely to see him back and enjoying it. Always plays with a smile on his face.
That's why his nickname was Giggles.
You won't laugh about
that one. He won't be laughing about that one. For sure. And it's a second boundary. Jackson is coming with no business.
Oh, he's not up yet.
His over's not up yet. You're going to call for light.
And I know
Giggles.
what Shuray, the captain, will be telling him. They'll be telling him, Giggles, you got one more ball left.
And then it's mid off for you. Ooh, another one. Ooh, hold on, wait. No, it's going to go up short.
Successful spell by Barry Joseph.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still not over.
You're still not over. Surely. It's like 2 overs in one. But he's picked up the wicket of Nazim White. But Montrose is really up their rate in the last 2 overs. And with 6 overs to go and 8 wickets in hand, score on 73, United's going to have to restrict them. If they look at 8 runs are over for the next 6 times 8 is 48 plus 70. We're looking at around the 130 odd region, which is a very handy score here at the track. United want to restrict them maybe to 120, but Otties will be looking for 135 and above. So let's see how that goes. And it looks like we have a bowling change. Is this Lippy? Okay.
Another man making his Vets debut. He's been at most of the practices, showing lots of energy. I heard he celebrated his 50th not too long ago. And in he comes.
Lippy to Jackson.
Oh.
Down the leg side.
Not a bad delivery, but just going down the leg.
Yeah, Lippy is more known for his rugby skills, but he's an avid cricketer. As he runs in again to Jackson. Ooh, this one is down leg side, but there's protection out there. I don't think Jackson saw that.
Yeah. So obviously his first over in quite a long time, so he's bowling it quite straight, which with batters like this could be dangerous. So
he's bowling it on the wing. He must bowl it to the center. Ooh, he's gone downtown. Should just be one. Get it back, buddy. Oh, he's gone with the underarm throw. Not uncommon in Wits. Lippy to deploy. It's a full toss. She's a man. Oh, no. It's a boundary.
So the skipper bringing on the newcomers, and although they got the breakthrough in the previous over, they seem to be leaking a few. So Bakka Osman just having a word with the bowler, trying to calm him down. Not that he's an excitable character, he's quite a calm character, but you know, if you're bowling your first over in years, it could be a nerve-wracking event.
Let's go, Lippy! Oh, he's beaten him. Sassy, okay, just stay there,
Okay.
Sassy. Just stay there, Sassy.
To be fair, that one rolled along the ground, Anik, so it would have been tough for the
Yeah, imagine it
wicketkeeper
grazed his
to-
ankle again. Lippy, to deploy. Full the
Oh, that's a better one.
Lippy. Take a bow, Lippy.
And he gave the batter a bit of lip there. Let's see if he can finish this over in a respectable fashion.
Oh, Lippy. 3 dot balls to close out the over. What a performer. $83 for 2 after 15. United will be happy with that one.
I think they will. I think they've still got a lot of bowling in the sheds that can finish the last 5 overs. As we speak, we see Brent Patterson coming back. I think Kay still has an over. Perhaps Mudge as well.
Mudge is done.
Is Mudge done?
Mudge is done.
Hey.
Kay's done. Mudge is done. Pato's got 2.
Yeah.
And this matchup, Jackson has come in and he's hit it cleanly. Oh, he's gone with a very agricultural cut. Lippy's after it and he's going to hold this one in. But they're going to come back for 2.
Lippy looking very mobile, for
Yeah.
a gentleman of his
He just turned
experience.
50 in the week. 50, not that.
Hope he can still raise his bat.
I think he's got 4 kids and I think he knows how to lift his bat up. So, yeah, Jackson and this is a good matchup.
In comes BP.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Oh, we could see that happening a mile away.
Fielder got a bit excited, was beaten by the spin. Bit of a misfield, and they came back for 2. But a nice shot, but not helped by the outfield.
Jackson is on fire. Oh, he goes straight downtown. Very good cricket shots here by Jackson.
I must say, compared to the last game, Brent coming a bit faster through today. I think he, unless he was bowling against the wind in the Western Province game, he's coming onto the bat, and I think Heathcliff and the other.
Nice, that's where you want. Oh man, deserve the dot ball there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming back for 2. Yo, Jackson, we need to get out his birth certificate there. He's running like a 30-year-old.
Nah, it was down to K, and
They saw the grey hair.
K's handicap came out there. Not a bad over so far from Brent.
Oh, coat of varnish. He misses by a coat of varnish.
The competitor that he is not
loves a stay. He absolutely craves a stay.
and a breather.
Yeah, that's more the breather.
Yeah.
When you're younger, it's a stay, and at vets, it's more like a 2 more balls left.
But a great battle here. So Brent coming in to Heathcliff deploy. It's through.
Sure, it's just a ball's going just there, just square of him. But they're gonna come back for 2, taking on Grijskoppie, Kashif.
I think you mentioned it earlier on the commentary, Andik. You're gonna have to run to earn your runs here.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna hit it straight over the boundary. Anything along the ground is probably gonna hold up, and you have to show your fitness. Change of bowler.
Yeah, I must say I like that Shiray's given Lippy that over, and he's given Giggles that over. They're both coming back into the fold into cricket. They've played, for United so it's nice to get that. It's just about having fun and having a go. But the skipper has decided to bring himself back into the attack, and with 4 overs left, we're right into the business end. 92 for 2. We said United will be happy with 120. But I must say Jackson is looking flames.
Oh, he came in from ball 1 and the plan was clear.
Full
That's the. Did that go? Was that on the leg side? I thought it came on the inside of him. So that's a typical Shuray Bully slower ball. He started with a slower one.
Okay.
It goes above the eyes.
Yeah.
I think it's heading for your
If
noggin.
I was Lippy, I would be on the boundary at mid-on, long on. He's about 10 yards in. Oi!
Yes! He got the
It's a
breakthrough.
unanimous appeal.
The batsman standing.
Jackson is standing, but he's decided to walk. And Shuray strikes. The skipper has brought himself on, and he's struck with his first legal delivery. And that's the end of a fantastic knock by Jackson, I must say.
Yeah, he gave real impetus to the innings, and along with his partner, they both had to become aggressive because they were running out of overs. United really bowling good lengths. 1 or 2 overs that where the newcomers came in and leaked a few, but the skipper doing the right thing and bringing himself on with his experience and getting the breakthrough.
Yeah, huge wicket. We were saying that Jackson was looking like, strictly business, and Shuray started off with a loosener, but came back very well with his second over, with his second ball.
Breaks your captain's bowling, please.
Right though, Shuray Bully into the attack, and he is bowling to Siraj Krill. Mr. Ahmed Khalant.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Uncle Ahmed, how are you? Full house here today.
Is Ahmed
Short delivery,
is
and
Ahmed a
that's
super sub today?
hit through extra cover. Very good shot for a single. Bully to deploy. And this is on the outside half of the bat. Runs away to third man, and they're going to come through for a single.
So batsman
Siraj Krill is the batter.
Yes, and he is family.
Is he family?
Yeah, we played against them.
He's Kensington.
No. Remember they played
Mowbray.
Mowbray, yes, and then Montrose.
Oh, it's right in front. It's a huge appeal, but the umpire says no, probably sliding down.
So we're just loosening our vocal cords here. It's probably sliding down. He and two of his brothers played.
I remember
we had a few
one
battles
of them got 100.
at Old Mutual, and then
He got 100 was.
and I think Adil took a hat-trick against them that game. But family.
Shuray,
Our grandfathers.
exciting over so far. Runs in again, full delivery, and this one is hit out to mid-wicket.
Oh, I wanted to say he can hit the ball.
Yeah, every time it goes out there to the leg side, they seem to beat the fielder.
That guy is on cow, and for a bowler like Shuray, you should be a bit more
Square,
square. Yeah.
probably square, but you don't want to be straight.
Yeah, because you have somebody there.
Yeah.
But look, it's that time of the innings where they're going to go for it, and you just got to be ready for whatever comes your way.
Bully to Krill. Slower delivery! Oh, I think he just got better on that.
Have a shy.
He just got better on that one. He'll be lucky he got better on there, because I'm sure they were going to clip that one.
To the end of I'd say a successful over,
Yeah.
and not just the wickets, but with wickets, the run rate also dropping.
So Deploy is on 49, but he's going to have to wait because Krill is facing, and Patterson is the bowler. He's got 1 over left. So we're going to need another bowler to end the innings. Oh, yes! Oh, he's bowled him! Pato strikes, first delivery of his last over, and that's the end of Krill. Cheers, mate. Well done, Pato. Now you got the right O bowling here today.
True. And as the wicket as it's playing, and the period of the innings, it's I hit, because some of the balls stand up and some of the balls are keeping low, so you're always in with a chance. And the batsmen, as they're coming in, they're gonna just go. They're gonna go for it.
The foundation is laid. 4 wickets back in the hut. Deploy 49, not out of 54. He's stuck on the non-striker's end. And the new batsman is Roger Peterson.
Earlier you spoke about Mario Solomon, one of the legends of our game in the Western Cape. Unfortunately, he's picked up a calf injury, so he's said he's not looking forward to going out there and hoping the other batters will do the job. But if need be, he'll probably have to go out. But I'm sure he'll do a job with the gloves.
Yeah. Big guy on strike. And this is down the leg side by Patterson.
Ah, that's gammon.
Right, so Roger Peterson on strike. Patterson's a bowler. Full delivery.
Look at Mudge.
Mudge.
Tiny lips.
Yeah. Get it in, Eagle. Nice, Eagle. Good throw.
I mean, those knees were above the navel. Sharp elbows.
There's a big crowd developing here at the Greenpoint track, guys. And as I mentioned earlier, Chicken Acne, 7:30, with day.
Today.
This evening. Right though, Shuray. Stopping that single in the covers. And that's 50 for Deploy. Well done, sir. Take a bow. What an innings. He's been there from the start. And he's got 50 or 55 deliveries. 3 fours and a 6. And Roger Peterson back on strike. battle in from the stadium, and it's a full delivery, and he's beaten. Well taken there by Sassy.
Sassy just tosses it to the umpire.
Yeah.
So Brent, he's bowled well. He's gotten a wicket or two, but he's been unlucky with quite a few of his deliveries.
For the camera. Oh, it looks like there's some camera work happening there. Sorry, guys. Go, they're coming back for two. It's a big throw. Oh, it's a slight fumble. What a throw there by, was it Kay? He had to get his skates on there. Is the thing there? Oh, nice shot down the grand.
Straight to Faris Hamai, who's one of the safer fielders in the team, and he keeps it down to 1. Good over.
No, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. And 18 overs completed. Score 106 for 4. And we said United at one stage would have been happy with 120. And they're going to have to restrict Montrose to 7 runs over for the next 2 to get to 120. And Shuray will be the bowler, and he'll be bowling to Roger Peterson, who's got 4 of 4 deliveries.
I predict a nice, juicy, slower one.
Yeah, me too. And it's going to be funny, and he's going to get a wicket. Full delivery! Oh, it's a maximum!
That's the exact
against the
opposite
side
of what we
screen.
predicted.
Oh, he almost hit the braai manne there. Mr. Enver Desai and the troops working on the braai for the manne.
That was a beautiful shot.
Creating that festival atmosphere here at the Greenpoint track. It's full, and he's gone over extra cover. It's a big chase by Bakker Osman. It's a huge chase. They're going to come back for 3. Fantastic running. Fantastic running. And what a start for Montrose in this over. 6 and 3.
It's Peterson, eh?
Peterson. 9 of 2. Deploy on strike. Bully from the city end. Full delivery. Driven straight down the ground. There's a lot of work for Reynolds to do, but he's beaten him. And it's another boundary.
Skipper getting a bit of tap here, and I'm sure he's
He
going
needs to pull out the slower one, the Naiji. Pulley in again, another full delivery, and this is firmly driven.
Bakes
And
again.
Osman pulling out his fishing rod. Big arm.
It's not a good cast by the fisherman. He probably needs a drone for that one.
Right, Pulley back in the attack. Full toss.
That is into the hospital. Full juicy.
Is it a no ball?
Toss.
Oh, what a picture, Noor. Fantastic picture there. The producer has changed things a little bit. So now we got a much better view of that full toss on waist high. And he's dispatched that one into the trees.
So the bowler under a bit of pressure. Batsman really being extremely aggressive in this penultimate over.
Full toss. And he's worked his way to the leg side. Oh, he's beaten him.
Oh, the fielder sliding, trying to make the attempt to stop the ball, and his knee got stuck in the ground. And he did a bit of a bridge over the ball, and it's into the boundary. And another boundary of the over. An expensive over.
We're talking 120 now, the score's already. 131 for 4. So they've already surpassed what we predicted that United would have been comfortable with. And I just feel every time they hit the ball out on the leg side, it didn't find the fielder. You know, at least 4 or 5 of those shots, it never found the fielder. And you got to take your hat off to the bowlers. I mean, to the batters.
Yeah.
And we got Speedy back in the attack to finish his spell.
So this shows you the value of having hitters in your team.
Yeah.
Because in this format, and especially with the outfield as it is, singles won't get you there. They've got some huge batters in this Montrose team in terms of size and ability. So,
yeah, I must say, clean strikers. There's been some clean strikers coming in. I mean, Jackson before this, Peterson has come in and just hit the cover of the ball. Creel also managed the boundary in his short stay. So, yeah, they've really gathered momentum towards the end of this innings, and the score looks very respectable now, all of a sudden.
yeah, so a bit of pressure on Riza. It's a cricket game, no pressure, but you know, you feel the pressure. Just when your partner's also been hit for a few. So in he comes from the stadium end. Wild swipe by the batter. Good length, good line. And that's a dot ball.
Speedy has really been on form, eh? I must say.
So the crowd talking a bit. Another swipe, another dot ball.
Yeah, Riza, 3 overs, 11 runs, 1 wicket coming into this over. And he's bowled, started this over fantastically well. 2 dot balls. So the pressure is building now on...
He's living up to his number on his back. Double blank.
double blank. Started off with double blank. Let's go, Speedy. 3 in a row, buddy. Short delivery.
He's up in there.
Bakker took off his fishing hat. Steady. Oh! What a catch! Oh, my word! Oh my word, there's money on the ball there. Money on the ball all the way. He's pulled out the perler. He scored that in self-defense, to be honest.
Just to describe to the viewers, the bowler bowled it short. Batsman went on the hook, got a top edge. It flew down to the fine leg boundary. Over the shoulder of Bakker Osman, who ran towards the boundary. Ball came over his shoulder. He chased it down, settled under it, and took an amazing catch. I lost my house. I lost my kids.
Yeah, no, money on the ball.
I lost my car.
Guaranteed 15% return on investment, and he held onto that in front of the mouth. You know, like, what a catch. It had this whole stadium in raptures.
You had to protect those chisels because they spent quite a penny.
Bakker Osman, take a bow, son.
Bakker Osman just acknowledging the crowd. And just to tell the viewers, it's quite dark out here. Some cloud cover. It's cool. The wind is swirling a little bit.
We're not talking about the players.
Yeah, and the conditions also dark.
131 for 9. And Riza Sali is bowling to Denzel Martin. No relation to Washington. She comes in again. Full delivery. Ooh, nice one, Riza. No, I was hoping it was Mario.
Previous over went for a bit, and Riza really helping out the team with an excellent over. Again! And
beaten. It should be 1. He's going to try and come back for 2. Lippy with the ball in hand. Big throw by Lippy, but Sassy, where is Sassy standing?
He's still recovering from his injury.
Grazed his ankle again. Sassy in no man's land.
In comes Riza.
Full delivery. Oh, nice looking stroke, but it's only going to be a single. Kay with a misfield.
It should have been a single, ends up being 2. Riza not happy with that, but still a good over to end off the innings. what looked like a great start from United, holding the Montrose batters to very few runs in the initial part of the innings, and Montrose really upping the ante towards the end of this innings with some huge hits, some great boundary hitting, and however the momentum shifting again towards United side at the end with a great over by Riza Sali. But I think it's on as even. I think the momentum was shifting towards the Montrose side, and they would be happy with the total they put on the board after the initial start. What do you think, Annie?
And we're just getting a fantastic round of applause for Heathcliff Deploy, who's came in the first over, the second ball of the game, and he scored 68 not out of 61 deliveries, hitting 5 fours and 2 sixes.
Brilliant.
Now you spot on, Doc. Definitely, I think towards the end of the innings, the momentum probably with Montrose's, but in that last over, that's amazing how one over can change a game. And I think United will take a lot out of that last over. And Riza Sali, 4 overs, 2 for 12. What a performance! I'm just going to go through the scoreboard quickly. Shahid Meyer, Duck, bowled in the first 11. Nazim White, 17. Deploy, 68. A.D. Jackson, 15. Siraj Krill, 6. Roger Peterson, 13. And Denzel Martin, 1 not out. The bowlers, Riza Sali, 4 overs, 2 for 12. Brent Patterson, 4 overs, 1 for 21. Kashif Abdullah, 4 overs, no wickets for 11. Majdi Aran, 4 overs, 32. Fakhri Joseph, 1 over, 13, 1 wicket. Rylands, 1 over for 10 runs. And Shurayb Bully, 2 overs, 1 for 33. The target is 136 for 5. And we will be back in 10 minutes.
Yep.
For the chase. We're just going to go shake some hands. The track is buzzing. Make our way down.
Wicket.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the Greenpoint track. It's a quick turnaround. And we're back into the action. What a performance, Kai. Score is 136 for 5. That's the target. And we're just going to check we're waiting for the United batsman. 4 overs for 11K. You know what you bowled, you just want me to say it. Sure you do. We're just waiting for the United batsman. I think the Akni probably arrived. And Shurey is probably feet first in there by the Akni. We don't see the United batsman. Montrose has been out already for almost 20 minutes. I was just joking. And yeah, everybody's ready. Keepers ready, the umpires is ready, the bowlers is ready. And there's no sign of the United batters.
I think Roger must have a word with him there. Call the batters out.
Listen, let's get at the search party.
Get your starter.
Who's this bowler? He looks... keeper's almost there on the side screen. The bowler looks ready. He's been at his mark there for the last 5 minutes.
Anik, so tell me, you know the rules of this league. Is there a restriction on the bowler's run-up, or is it unrestricted?
There is a restriction, actually. I don't see it being marked out there.
Let's get some of the administrators in.
Kashif.
Mr. Martin. Saleh. We just had a question. Is there a restriction on the bowler's run-up in this league, or is it
12 steps?
12 steps.
It's 12 steps restriction.
Okay. Well, this guy must have huge strides.
Yeah, it's like a Sun Diamond as well. When they take up a run-up, it's like a normal, I think, run-up for a normal bowler. Long legs.
Oh, so it's not predetermined 12 meters. It's your 12 steps. Okay.
Well, sometimes what umpires do is they mark it out and then they put the marker there.
Okay. So finally the batters have emerged from the cloakroom.
It's about time.
I think they were, it's probably Fahmi who was getting some treatment on that graze.
On that graze it took,
Yeah.
yes, of course. I had to call out the ambulance. But Shurey Bully probably got some chicken acne stains here on his top. Shurey, number 3, is waiting for his batting partner. And we're waiting for... I don't get it. Where's the other batsman?
It's not looking good if one batter comes out.
One batsman coming out. I don't know where the other
Oh,
batsman
there he
is.
comes with the jockey helmet. It's our friend Fahmi.
Fahmi Sasman.
Shurey coming out cap, and Sasman will be donning the helmet. So these two coming off a very good stand against Western Province Cricket Club. I think it was a 100-run opening partnership,
Yeah, you're right.
and showed quite
Shurey
a
got 50.
yeah.
Sassy got 40, I think. So it's an informed batting partnership. Still waiting for Sassy to make his way to the mark. And the bowler, we don't have his name yet.
Yeah, so they showed great maturity in knocking down a very modest score against the Western Province. And the score is a little bit steeper than what that was. But I think the same application will be needed on this track. It's going to be a little bit more energy consuming for them, because the outfield is not the same as what they played on at Western Province Cricket Club.
Yeah, totally different
So,
conditions.
Yeah, they'll have to work the ball around, push those singles. not assume that the ball's going to go for the boundary, and really capitalize on the bat.
Yeah. Right, though. We've been waiting for this first delivery for a while now. Oh, short delivery down the leg side. And it's a wide called. Target is 130.
Did they update the bowlers now?
We don't have the bowler's name yet. I think he needs to bowl a legal delivery first before the thing updates.
But yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
That's his first legal delivery.
Digo, I see automatically you eyeing my Boerewors now.
That's standard.
Digo, what's up?
Two Boerewors roll, one in each hand.
What's up with the Montrose raid today?
My shoot is dirty, man.
Akani stains again.
That's the Montrose stains van the Boerewors.
Sasman, oi, caught on the crease there.
So the way that first delivery went and the way that delivery went as well, it looks like he's swinging it a touch in. And that's Ziad Domingo, the bowler. And immediately with that variable bounce, Shurey Boole asking for a helmet, which is the safer option.
Why not? Domingo to Sasman, fuller delivery. Goes
Oh,
on the
lovely
drive.
drive, lovely square drive.
Backward of point.
Ball holding up and they settle for 2. That will give him some confidence. Nicely off the bat. But again, the outfield doing a great job in restricting that. On any other outfield, that would have been a boundary.
Speedy, what a bowling performance.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well done. Well done, sir.
Did you? How did you thank Baka for that wicket of yours?
Oh, goes on the drive. Goes on the drive. That's a dot ball. Score 3 without loss.
Anik, I'm sure that catch was big talk in the cloakroom.
Oh, definitely. It will be a big talk for a long time. Parker Osman. He won't let you forget it. Full toss. Driven into the covers.
Sweeper.
They threw for a single.
So just run us through the field as the first over is coming to a conclusion, Anik.
So we've got, it looks like a slip and a gully. We've got a backward point. We also got a sweeper on the offsides, cover for the boundary. And we've got a short extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, and a fine leg.
Very
So,
fine leg.
2 players outside the circle, fine leg and cover boundary. And Shurey tucks this one behind backward square leg. Should be 1. They settle for 1.
And he's off the mark.
But you know how partnerships are, Doc. Especially opening partnerships. They come off a nice 100-run partnership. And, you know, they're also close friends. And but just having that in the locker, knowing that, you know, you've had that 100-run partnership, you just trust the process, you know. You can see both of them, they look very relaxed at the crease. Not trying to overhit the ball. Sassy goes for an almighty heave over mid-wicket. He could possibly have taken 2, you know. They should really run that first run harder.
Now, remember the Greys?
Oh yeah, the ankle, I forgot.
The Greys.
Probably took 3 injections for that. But that's the end of the first over. And I think United will be happy with that. 7 without loss after the first over. Sasman 4 after 16. And Shurey Boole 1 of 1. We'll get you the new bowler as soon as we have it.
Looks like Jackson.
Yeah, it looks like Jackson.
I think he bowls a bit of spin, if I'm not mistaken. No.
You'll see a keeper standing up, but it doesn't always mean he's a spinner. Only if you're playing for United.
No, I remember.
Looks like a spinner, 1 slip in. And he's long off on the boundary. I can't see.
No, where is he? Do they have a long off?
Oh, but he's very square. He's almost next to short extra cover.
It's mid off.
I would actually look to go straight down the ground. Oh, he bowls like K. Little, back of the hand, flat.
K as in Kashif.
As in Kashif.
Yeah, he's not bowling K. So
Bowl.
he's got a bit of a run up and he bowls a bit of offies.
Oh,
Oi!
Sassy
Just
going with a
falling
big
short.
drive. And they threw for a single.
Just for the viewers, just falling short of the backward point. The outfield not helping the fielder, he dust all over. But he stopped it and limited that to a single. That's a single to Sassman. It's Bully on strike.
Oh, nicely flighted.
Really starting well as
Sassy.
Jackson and getting through his over quite quickly.
I'd like to see Sassy back up a little bit more. He's hanging on his bat there,
Crazy, isn't he?
chilling, taking the weight of his ankle. Shurai, always very careful. Since a junior, Shurai's always started off in a similar way. He likes to put his stall out. As Jackson runs in again, full toss, driven back to the bowler. I'm assuming it's Jackson. Let me just check. Yeah, 80 Jackson. Just conceded the 1 run so far.
He's a seasoned campaigner, he's Eddie Jackson. Very competitive, good all-rounder. Oh, that's
One's
slipping
down
that
leg.
Yeah, they've got to be wary. They've got experience bowling and lots of experience behind the stump. So
Yeah, Mario Solomon's keeper. And there's just some small adjustments in the field. Jackson bowls his final delivery. Shurait's trying to look for a quick single.
good over.
Good over for Montes. Score 9 for 2, just the 2 runs in that over.
Required run rate, Anik?
The required run rate 7.1.
Okay.
So more than a run a ball. So you can't really afford, and that's the thing about runs on the board, man. It always creates that additional pressure.
And what a difference those last few overs made.
For them, for Montes, yeah,
it would have been,
absolutely.
would have been like 5 runs over, 5.5.
5
and
point
then
something.
it's-
We were expecting 120 at one stage. But then big blast towards the... Oh, Sashi. Oh, nice carry by the key. By the bowler. Sashi's quick onto the back foot. He favours that shot. And I must say, Sashi's looked a lot more aggressive than he did last week. And it's probably something they've spoken about, or probably he's feeling good. But definitely he's looking to be more attacking.
Lovely.
Nice drive through the covers. Protection out on the boundary.
Look, I think the game plan has to change compared to the province game, where both of them could have taken their time, get themselves in. Here, you probably have one, batsman that the team will be batting around, and the other one probably being a little bit more aggressive.
Nice
Oh,
shot.
beauty!
He's
What
going
a
to take some
shot.
fielding, and he cuts that off. Fantastic shot there by Boulay. That's 2 runs for Shurai.
Fahmi, the previous ball, hitting it nicely through the covers, and Shurai saying,
Oh, my
your-
Zamzam.
who's your daddy? And that was a lovely shot, but just for 2. Outfield holding that ball up as well. And Domingo continuing from the Cape Town end.
Oi! Creeper! It's a wide delivery, and they're going to run through for the additional extra by... Is it still you only get the wide even if you run, even in the juniors? I think it's still, yeah. Sassy on strike. Domingo's the bowler.
Oh, no ball.
No ball, free hit.
It's a free hit here at the track as the local establishment's aeroplane flies over Greenpoint track.
I wonder why Mavericks is flying their plane over the track. They probably spotted a few customers in the parking lot. Domingo to Sassy.
Free hit.
Oh, it was full. It was in the slot.
Was the short finally? Could they adjust the field even if they didn't take a run? For the free hit? Shouldn't the field stay the
The
same?
field should stay the same. You're absolutely right. And the mid on
Because
was
the-
dropped to long on.
The finally came up and yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
the mid on went to long on. So
Sassy.
unless
Oh,
I'm not sure about the rule changes, the umpire's
Nah,
not keeping
only
an
if you
eye.
take a single, you're not allowed to. But they didn't take a single, so
Mm.
they shouldn't have been allowed to.
Yeah, so not taking advantage of that free hit. Domingo bowling one into the block hole. That one shorter.
Short. Sassy on the pull.
Gonna have to
He's
run.
gonna have to run it out. He's gonna have to run it out. Just the two. Should have put that away, really.
Yeah, he's still finding his timing. So another decent over by Domingo. Despite the no ball, never went for a boundary.
16 after 3, just over 5 runs are over, so still keeping abreast of the required run rate. But the main thing is they haven't lost any wickets. And they really need to come up with a plan to Jackson. They really can't afford him to go for 2 and 3 over. They need to come up with something just to put him on the back foot. And for the spinner, I always favor straight downtown. I don't like to play horizontal shots at the track to spinners. But Jackson will know that he's tossed that one up a bit, and Shuray showing a lot of respect.
Yeah, I suppose you don't know what other bowlers they have to follow Jackson, so oh, that's got to be put away. So unless they know what the bowling lineup looks like, if they want to see him out, but it's dangerous, as you said, 4 overs for
Yeah, you
15
gotta-
runs is
yeah.
not good
You
enough.
just got to play the ball on merit, and even though he's been straight, you know, if you just, it looks like Shuray is very comfortable in just seeing him out, but like you said, it's dangerous at this stage of the game. But he hasn't really bowled an obvious bad delivery.
And you got lap. Easier said than done. So in comes Jackson. Good over thus far. Yeah, look, you like that ball. The non-striker's got to be
Yeah.
on his horse.
Sassy just stays in that position. Let me see if he walks in. Just leaning on that bat.
And they actually spoke about that. That as the
maiden-
bowler delivers, you've got to be a few meters
Oh,
up.
absolutely. You have to be. Just the body language on its own, beside getting the advantage, you know, you just keep the whole fielders on their toes. And that's a maiden for Jackson.
It's quite rare in this format, especially in the vets. But good over. Wasn't a bad ball that we could say we missed out on. But as you said, this can't continue for another 2 of his overs, because that'll put us way behind the
he
rate.
bowled 2 overs for 2 runs. And Domingo is going to start from the city end. He's starting his 3rd over. Oh, through the gap. There's no 3rd man. They should go pushing for 2 guys. Just run the first one harder. Oh.
Oh, the outfield is terrible. It's quite thick on both sides of the wicket. So the field remaining the same. with the boundary fielders on fine leg and out on the sweep. And really bowling quite well here in the power play.
Yeah. Domingo's improved. His other 2 overs was a little expensive. But so far in this over, he started really well.
Oh, that's cracked.
Crunch
Point.
that one.
Once again, the
Behind
outfield.
point.
Yep. Stop just in front of the boundary and they come through for 2. It's not much the batter could have done better than that.
Yeah, no. He deserved the boundary there. But that's why even your good shots, like when you get the bad ball, it's probably 2, which makes the 1 so much more important. Do you know what I mean? At the track, you gotta be looking for the 1s. You gotta be backing up.
Oh, and he's out.
Gone. You can't
He's-
be ambling, buddy.
Got him.
He's got him. He's out. Yeah, but you can't run like that.
So we spoke about it earlier. Backing up will be vital today, especially with the outfield as it is. So that ball was hit towards the cover fielder, just to his right. Ball held up in the outfield. He swooped onto it, had a shy, and it was a direct hit. And that's the end of Fahmi Sasman. And who is the new batter?
It's probably Fariz. Fariz Samai.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, he's really taken to this role at number 3. Action-packed. Yeah, just need that positive body language. Talk, I heard that one.
I thought my mic was off.
First wicket for Montrose.
Courtesy of a run out.
Yeah, we thought we put that behind us. 19 for 1. 4.4 overs gone. And Farisa Mai is on strike.
And apologies to the fielder. We're not sure who the fielder was, but great fielding.
Great fielding.
One stump to aim at, and he managed that.
Farisa looked good in the nets, I must say. Let me know the nuts. Yeah, dot ball.
Don't you strike again. So success for Montrose in that over. Fahmi Sasman run out of a direct hit, and the new batter is Faris Samai.
Farisa Mai, but Jackson is going to continue his battle to Shuray. Shuray just needs to get off strike. 6 dot balls in the previous over. Just dot one down to long or for cover.
Oh, a nice lap.
Oh, a nice lap. But dot balls is gold for the fielding side. And you don't want to get spinners getting used to bowling to one batsman at the same time. He gets used to a rhythm, you know.
I think Faris is somebody who loves a sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So that will be a better matchup because Faris will create something.
that one not turning much, but nice bounce, beating the splice and well taken by Mario Solomons. This one Fuller through the covers.
Waiting for that one.
Beautiful shot, but they have to run up because it might be short of the boundary.
Oh my
Yes, it
word.
is. And they're only getting 2.
Oh my word.
That is criminal. Again, a lovely shot through the covers, but only getting 2 this time.
Yeah, the running hasn't been good.
And I must say, Montrose did
They were really
quite
good.
a good
yeah.
job in running between the wickets.
And
So Jackson back to his usual good line and length, and respected by Shuray. Bully, another dot ball. In he comes. Oh, a bit of hesitation, but Fariz much quicker,
Much quicker.
backing up much further,
Vital
and
single.
yeah, eases
On
through
the
for
front
single.
foot.
Some hesitation there by Bully.
A little bit of hesitation, yeah, but Fariz was backing up, man.
Yeah.
So by the time they decided to go, he was already halfway. And you need to gain that small little advantages in the game. This is a nice matchup. Fariz, like we said, he's got an array of shots. He's not afraid to play them.
There we go.
There we go. Immediately with a sweep. Immediately.
He swept that to mid wicket.
Yeah.
But Fariz known for being immaculate at the crease.
Yeah.
Shirt tucked in, collar up. In comes Jackson. Bit quicker.
Oh, dab.
And this is what we wanted Fariz to come and
Yeah,
do. Just
but it's...
good running. Yeah, just nudge it around. Force.
Don't let him bowl at you.
Yeah. Force the bowler to do something
Yeah,
different.
absolutely.
And good running between the wickets.
You see what caused that shorter delivery is he went on the sweep. So the moment you see you got it in the locker, he pulled his length back. And Fariz obviously mindful of that. He knew that's going to happen. He just guided it. And this is the way you play these type of bowlers.
There we go.
Another single. You don't let them bowl at you.
Oh, that was good.
Nice. Vital runs there.
Some lovely cricket here at Greenpoint Track. Good battles between the bowlers and the batters. And yeah, with tricky conditions, pitch acting up a bit, outfield not being great, you really need to have your wits about you in order to create something out there. And Fariz Amai in just a few balls showing that, you know, you have to take it to the bowler, not let him settle, and just keeping the fielders on their toes, not making it easy.
You know, he's just come in his first 4 deliveries, only scored 3 runs. But there were such vital runs in the context of what that bowler was producing, or the stronghold that he had on the batsman. So I was, very nice start there by Fariz. He's going to face now.
But still a good over by
Still a good
Jackson.
over. Still a good over. Jackson bowled
I will take that.
3 overs, 8 runs. Domingo full toss, and Ferris is on the charge. He's down the wicket.
So you have a plunky there.
Tematicus.
So Bully discarding the helmet.
Bullies take a liking. Bullies good of faster bowlers.
Yeah. Oh, this has to be 2. Mario with a sore calf chasing that one. It could be 3.
No.
Okay, he did well.
Oh, we've got a soak off.
Is
Getting a bit of a
it
niggle.
is him. Is it him? Yeah. No, I had a chat with him earlier and asked him, like, you know, you usually expect him up the order. He said, yeah, he was struggling with a bit of a leg injury and was hoping that his batters would do the job.
And they did.
But the fielders made him work there.
Domingo to Bully, full toss. Good fielding of his own bowling.
Very interesting field. He's got a is it mid wicket or in square leg in front of square and a mid on, and no one else on the leg side, so he can't afford to be too straight.
Oh, nick this one over the gully. Will it run away? They're going to have to put their skates on.
It stopped. Oh,
It's a boundary for Bully. Just the result United wanted.
So this one was a little bit wider outside off. Shuray throwing the kitchen sink at it and getting an outside edge over second slip. Thankfully this time the outfield not doing Montrose the favour.
Hey, nice bully. High elbow. Good shot for the dot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Domingo to Boulay from the city end. Full delivery, carefully watched by Shure. So dot ball conditions has changed quite dramatically in the last 15 minutes. Cloud cover from the coast. We're right here by Sea Point. And there's a lot of theories about how the tide comes in. Abdullah Wahi used to always talk about the tide late afternoon, but I always felt that it was an excuse for him to bowl.
I think we thought he was talking about the tide. I just think he said he was tired.
Lots of theories. Oh, we love the Greenpoint track. And yeah, Jackson to Fariz. I'm liking this contest. I must say, Fariz is the perfect. Just because of his. Besides his shots, he's got a good attitude against slow bowlers.
Look
He
at it.
wants to use his feet. Oh, and he gets this one on the full toss.
Oh, shit! Pardon
Fariz was right. Like you see again, Fariz was halfway down. Do you know what I mean? He can still turn around.
Here we go. Join with Tahimi here at the track. Sorry for the. There was somebody came into the car and used some foul language. We apologize for that. So pandemonium, as some of the commentators would describe it.
Just need to get a single, yeah.
I think they need to resign to the fact that they are going to see him through, see him out, and this is his last over.
Yeah.
Yeah. They might as well not take any risks in the next few balls. And
Three dot balls. Nah, Jackson is.
he's bowled
He
really
knows
well.
his game, yeah.
He
He
bowled
knows
really
his
well.
game.
Shure nearly striking again, but thankfully they made it to the crease. That one nudged down to the long on boundary. Single. So Fariz will face the last delivery. I think there's one to go.
Yeah.
One or two. Quick ball. Oh,
what a
catch! What a catch! On the last delivery of the spell of A.D. Jackson, that one getting the outside half of the bat. Fariz looking to be aggressive, and the man at point diving forward, taking a really good catch. And that's the end of Farisa Mai. Looked promising, came out with intent. Unfortunately, losing his wicket to the last ball of the spell, of a very good spell.
Yeah, fantastic
A.D.
spell.
Jackson.
A.D. Jackson's take a bouncer. He's bowled 4 overs, 1 for 10.
Excellent.
Remarkable.
Excellent stuff.
Farisa Mai caught Rashid for 5. He faced 7 deliveries. Shure is 15 of 27. And Abu Bakr Osman comes out to the crease. It was a good catch.
See that run up marked? What was that? change of bowler. The opening bowlers bowling their 4 overs on the trot, and I think they did a reasonably good job, a very good job indeed. So this next batch of bowlers really needs to follow that up with good disciplines, and United batters under a bit of pressure now.
Yeah.
But with a change of bowlers, could be a change of fortune. So
The required run rate now is 8.5.
mhm.
So, you need to dot balls. We ill afford dot balls because when you hit it well, the chances are you're going to get 2 and not probably the boundary. So, singles are very important.
Oh!
Hey, very busy action here by the new bowler. Lots of arms and legs.
Right. You must
Take 2.
reset.
Reset. Let's do a do-over. Going with a practice.
Yeah, here we go.
Practice delivery.
Practice makes perfect.
Number 17, Penny McCarthy in the 18 area. Ooh, full toss. Should I? Ooh, straight
To the fielder. That was a lucky one there by the bowler. Full toss on leg stump and mistimed by Shuray Bully. Straight to the mid-wicket fielder, and it's a dot ball.
Grant Dyer.
In comes Dyer. Second ball.
Oh, he's tickled us down the leg side.
Tickle is the right word. And that's 2 more. Bakar Osman was quite active in the field today. He chased quite a few balls along the boundary and finishing off his spell in the,
What a
in the
screamer.
field with a great catch. And he looked comfortable on that too. Dyer to continue.
Kieran.
Oh,
Nice.
great
Really.
cut. And it's heading to the boundary. Once again, stopping just short of the fence.
Bakker.
No! It trickled
It's a
over.
boundary.
Yes, and Shuray Bully with a nice square cut.
It's a boundary for Bully. Of Dyer.
I'm not sure if the viewers can appreciate it. It's getting quite dark
It's
out
dark,
here.
yeah.
It's quite dark. And cold.
It's really dark. The conditions has really changed.
It's a real chicken acne weather.
Oh. Don't forget about the day. That supporting role.
That's it rolls too.
No. Supporting role by the day. Supporting roles get Oscars these days, my bro. You cannot forget the day. Nice shot by Shuray for 1. This is the type of bowler that United should be targeting. It's he's got a little bit of more pace, and he's a little bit away with his direction. So United needs to 42 for 2. Yeah, then the required rate is 8.5.
Oh,
Down the
no,
leg
down
side.
the leg again. Getting back to the day. You know, a bad day can just
Yeah.
ruin the dish.
The key is to just give it a little taste first. I've had an experience where you're so eager to get the day on the biryani that sometimes it doesn't really complement it, So just have a little taste. Must factor in the human error.
Ooh,
And talking about human error, that's a no ball. And
it's free.
it's a free hit. Now, I'm pretty sure that happened in their innings with the ball up twice.
And they were given a ball.
But then the next ball he was out. And I don't know, I have to watch the replay. But it's a free hit and Bakar Osman is on strike.
I hope he appreciates it's a free hit.
Dyer in. Aye!
Karate squirter. And
I'll take a 2.
I don't know.
Oh,
You
he
can be
took
run
it.
out.
Yeah.
oh, Shuray is the man on the strike now, so be careful with that runs. Do you like a yogurty day, or do you like a
I like a little bit of mint in.
mint? Yeah.
It's very underrated.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, balance is important, man. Like cricket, you know, you can't go too hard on the day on the mint. And,
Oh, and Shure going hard on Dyer this time, not Day. But not hitting the middle of the bat.
But you're right, Doc. It is getting dark. It's like it's really grey. What started off as sunny and a little bit windy has become dark, grey, and cold. And Shure is taking on some beverages.
So
And
luckily,
Tucker also wants to join in on the action. Doesn't want to be left out.
hurry up, guys.
Yeah. Going with the second slip, right?
Do you
He
think
just went with one big slip.
Do you think they'll employ the lights? There is floodlight facilities here. Not the best.
Not the best, but the pink ball does help a little bit. But they'll be struggling to see some of the bowlers who's pretty dark. But luckily they got the red t-shirts and the white pants, so you know it should be okay.
It's a change of bowler. Is this looks like Krill? Is it him?
Siraj Krill could be.
You know, there's
But
quite a few tall guys in this.
Yeah, I must say it's like a rugby team. It's groot man.
Is that Krill there? No, that's not.
Offie?
Krill. That's not.
Short delivery.
Just check. Another wide. The bowler seems to be starting off with wides, and then settle back into a good length. We can't see. Shure putting it safely on the ground towards the mid-off and getting a single. Number 69's been warming up all game. Sending his captain.
Deploy is the new bowler.
Oh, it's deploy.
68 not out earlier today. Bowling sub office. This one is sliding down. Bakker considered one of the enforcers in the team.
He owes us an innings.
He owes us one. Hopefully he'll catch one today. Short delivery goes on the cut. And that's carefully taken by Mario. Yeah, Bakker won't die wondering. That's for sure.
If I'm not mistaken, Heathcliff's nickname is Cat or Cut. Mario Solomon's mentioned it to us. So he's known in the cricketing fraternity.
It's cut.
I'm not too sure exactly, but I think it comes from Heathcliff.
Garfield.
name.
Oh,
The
yeah,
name.
Heathcliff.
Yeah, so he's settled into a nice length. Oh, it's a bit.
Oh, a lot of bounce, eh?
It's not that short. But using his height, and it's generating quite a bit of bounce, and Bakker Osman not capitalizing on that. Oh, that's close. They struck him outside.
Good stride in. I don't know. He looked like he had a good stride in.
Look, he's getting quite a bit of bounce. So
The spinners is a problem. United is struggling against both spinners so far. And Heathcliff, off spinner, he's not going to give a lot away. And he gets that awkward bounce, man. That's a problem, eh? But again, you need to think how we're going to combat this guy. You know, with the score with the run rate now above 9, there's no way you can see out bowlers at this stage. You need to say, listen, at least run the ball. But United will need a boundary and over. You know, if they can try and get a boundary and over from here, because we do know this batting lineup, and there's not a lot of natural clean hitters down the order. So they really need to take the responsibility at this stage already. It's another no ball.
yeah, they'll have to, with the spinners doing a good job or the inability to capitalize, they need to take advantage of guys like Dyer, who's, I'm not saying he's a bad bowler, but he offers a little bit more chance for the batters to take advantage with a few loose deliveries, and now there's a no ball and a free hit, and it is
Free hit for Bakker.
again.
Bikes! Just a single. Another one. Nice, Shuray. Inside center.
Tackle.
Dit zou look like Vicky Isaacs. Het laat om mij wat sê. Taya to Bully. From the city end. Here we go. Oh, missed out there. Bakker trying to create some type of
Yeah, we asked the batters to be backing up, and that's what he did. But Shuray stuck on his crease and sending him back. Yeah, giving Dyer more respectable figures. And yeah, this over needs to be taken advantage of. This is a full toss, and it's put away by Shuray Bully over mid-wicket.
nice. There's no protection out there.
Yeah.
Wow. Only three guys on the leg side. And Shuray found the gap, and that one rolls away for a boundary, a much needed boundary. We probably need another one.
Yeah,
Or some singles.
let's see Dyer with that full toss. He'll probably err on the shorter side now.
Yeah.
So Shuray, if he could take advantage of this next delivery and just compound it with another boundary, it will, relieve some of the pressure. But that will just be the run rate that we require. 8.
Yeah. Now we're into 9 now. It was 8.5 an over ago.
Slower ball. Telegraphed by the bowler. But effective nonetheless, not taken advantage of by Shuray. Field is standing
9.
Right on the edge.
9.05.
Oh,
Wide ball.
I think Dyer is coming to the end of his efforts here. It's been a little bit all over the place.
Yeah, United must cash in on him. He's just got the one delivery, perhaps 2 deliveries left in this over. Shuray will be looking for anything loose. Short delivery, given that the full treatment. He will be hoping
Should
that
be
run
another
away.
4.
Nope.
No! So that's just short of the
Just short
mid-wicket
of a
boundary.
Yeah. Nice over, good stuff by Shuray. He's moved on now to 31 of 38. That's the thing about Shuray, you can always catch up. On the run rate, he's now up to strike rate of 81. So he's looking to put his foot down. Bucket 2 of 8. Oh, nice shot, Shuray, for 1.
I think that was 8 in that over. Was there a no ball? Yeah, and the single and another single.
58 after 11. Required run rate 8.78. Big game tonight, Doc. United against Arsenal.
Amore.
10 o'clock start, eh? That is... Gonna need a cup of coffee to get through that one. Eh? It finishes at 12. Depending... If we lose, easy to fall asleep.
Yeah.
But if you win, you still want to read the reviews, check the...
Brief answer program.
Because it's so rare. And right, deploy to Bully. Something's got to give. Deploy, definitely the danger man. Shuray.
Got a punch. Dot balls are gold.
Yeah. Sure. It is nippy at the track. He was waiting for that one. That was the one.
Yeah.
Look
Maybe
here,
the
there's
front foot
nobody
going.
on the cover boundary.
Yeah. So
You know,
they're inviting him.
They're inviting him.
They've got everyone on the leg side and he hasn't bowled one down the leg.
3 dot balls, eh? That's
Something's got to give.
so Bakker had to put his skates on there. So a single off the 4th ball.
Bit of pressure on
And
Bakker.
Bakker, we need a boundary here. Stumped. That's the end of Bakker Osman. The pressure got to him there. So 1 of 5 deliveries and a wicket. So it's really tough going for United.
Great over by Heathcliff to deploy, showing that he can do it with the ball as well as with the bat, and piling on the pressure on United. Shuray getting the single, and then Bakker coming onto face and probably felt the pressure to up the ante and got stumped.
Stumped by Mario Solomons. And he faced 9 deliveries, scored 2 runs. And United is in all sorts of trouble now.
But in comes the experienced man, number 8, Brent Patterson.
Brent Patterson. Salam, was it? Brent Patterson. Yeah, we're going to need something special from Brent.
Yeah, look, I've seen him on this very ground hit a few huge ones in one innings against, can't recall the opposition now. So he can hit a ball, but this is a different stage in the innings that he's coming in. Still quite a few overs to go, but still lots of runs to get. So, but he's an experienced campaigner, fierce competitor. And between him and Shuray, years of cricket experience.
Yeah.
So
they played a lot together.
Yeah.
And hopefully they can pull another one out of the bag for United. They've done it before. Has it? Musa? Short delivery, and this is cut away. Ooh, they could get 2 here. Oh, it was a walk after that delivery. Push for 3 even.
Good on.
Good start by Brent. Two runs into the covers. Yeah, look here, Deploy's got 2 overs and United must come up with something. There's absolutely no way that he's already bowled 2 overs for 4 runs and he's taken a wicket.
That was Mario Solomons fielding that ball.
Oh, was it?
It looks like he's coming into bowl now.
Okay, so it's not the keeper.
Remember I said he was
he's
carrying an injury,
carrying
and that's
an
why
injury.
it was probably...
But it looks like him that's coming into bowl. I haven't seen him bowl, to be honest, because he's a legendary keeper. Deployed 2 overs, 1 for 5. They've decided to take Grant Dyer off. He bowled. He was expensive, 2 overs for 22. And they've decided to go with spin again. So I think it's not the fact that he's a bowler, it's more the type of bowler that he is. And United is struggling against spin bowling. They decided to... Yay! Allah machtig.
That's not spin.
It's a little darters.
And that's criminal. 1 run.
The first run is just not run hard enough. I mean, it's criminal.
I mean, the fielder...
He had a lot to do.
Yeah, he ran
With
to
the
his
slide.
left.
Oh. And United wasn't even in a position to take a second. You know, it wasn't like are we going to go for the second one? No, it was just getting through the first one. So we need, that first run must go hard.
Surprising delivery there.
I was surprised. Like, huh? I was expecting a little lob. But he's a seamachi. He's bowling with some nice little heat. Little Dave Callahan's. Shukran.
Shukran.
Shukran, brother.
Double sausage.
Shukran, brother. The Puri Vos is arrived. Hey, Shuray goes with a big drive. Misfield. Shukran to Mr. Desai for the booties. Mr. D and the team. Shukran, go.
That's a wide.
Wide delivery by Mario. That's the one. Short delivery.
Punched into the covers, but straight to the fielder.
Steve Adams there by BP. Hey, BP. Looking for one. You gotta be more brave. Nah, we just need that second gear, guys. Just. The blow is going to continue from the stadium end. He's bowling to Shuray. He's treated him with a lot of respect so far.
Oh, rocking onto the back foot.
Shuray.
I think that's going to be held up
Wasn't
again.
gonna-
And another two.
A lot of Owens hobbling around in the field now.
So Montrose discarding the first slip and placing a sweeper on the boundary, the offside, and a short cover.
Full delivery. Oopsie.
That's another wide on the leg side. So 3 runs off the over so far. Needing much more does United. This one is dabbed down to
Should get
the
two.
third man. Oi! Triple bounce back to the keeper. But a good effort by the fielder to keep it down to 1. So it's Pato facing up to deploy.
Need a boundary.
Again, not able to get the single, and another dot ball, which is obviously
Balls on goal.
favouring the bowling side. But I know what's going on in Brent's head. It's like, gotta make hay now.
Ooh, nice delivery. Can't do much with that. Beto goes downtown. Deploy 2 overs. 3 overs, one for 10. So both spinners causing United all sorts of problems. The score now 70 for 3, and the required run rate is 11.03. And And that's going to be a tough ask. 70 for 3 after 14 overs. Needing 11 runs at over. Tough. So it's 2 boundaries are over now.
Interestingly enough, I think the next batter in would be Roger August. And I think he's an ex-Monties.
Yeah. He's an ex-Montes guy.
I haven't seen him bat before, and it'll be good to see him at the crease and see what he can contribute. Oh, that one bouncing off a decent length, just falling short of the first slip. Wrapping Shuray on the gloves, and that was a surprising outcome to that delivery, so it'll make Shuray think twice.
Shukran, Mr. Desai. Outstanding, buddies. Strong.
Lekker.
1 run for Shuray. We're going to need something here from BP. We're going to...
What's the score now?
We need 12 runs over. BP, inside edge.
Who's people?
Brent Patterson. Score is 72 for 3.
That is not too bad. They know bro.
Oh,
I know. Actually brought the house. The commentary set. Okay.
full toss. Oopsie. Nah, yo. We need a lot more than that, guys.
The bowlers are just bowling in. Difficult to get them out.
Definitely using the facilities, and
Just taking a long people taking long to turn around because there's nothing to drink it.
$72 after 15, 5 overs left. And United has an almighty mountain to climb. We need something here, guys. Just intent. Chiray uses his feet, but
right. So if they're gonna bat around him, that's what he's got to do. He's got to get the single, and then Brent has license, because we still have a few batters in the shed. 5 overs left.
13 runs though. I don't think you can have one player, especially one that Chiray set. So Chiray's got there for 40. He needs a bit more than a single. 13 is a huge ask. It's at least 2 boundaries and over. And realistically, you can't expect Brent to hit both.
Oh,
Nice. 2 runs there.
so what I meant was getting the single off the first and saying, right, let's go.
Yeah.
But you can't afford to
Yeah.
wait and see, and
So 3 of 2.
because in over 2's time, both has to go.
Short delivery. Goes for it.
Oh, he just didn't get under that one.
The intent is there.
He's itching. But good bowling again. I mean,
nice.
we've got to give credit to the bowlers, making it really difficult.
Short delivery. Missed out there.
Yeah, Puli showing the fatigue after the shot, just half collapsing into his crease.
Hey. The intent has to be boundaries. Singles are not going to do it.
Right? It's now or never.
15 runs are over. Just intent, guys.
Montrose really showing the experience, making the bowling changes when needed, keeping the pace off the ball, forcing United to make the play. Unfortunately, single seems to be the order of the day when the game is calling for a few big hits and a few risks. We need to take risks.
Okay, so we got
That's in there! Over mid wicket, and it plugs into the ground.
boundary.
But it goes
Lovely
for four.
stuff, Shiray.
Right, that's what we want.
Okay, so the comments is up. I didn't know. Ryan Desai says he's neutral today. Okay. Ahmad Krill, good pressure building, yeah. No picture, change camera battery.
Always thought Desai swung both ways. Just an easy single through the covers. Montrose won't mind that, because singles is not going to do it for United. So that's 5 runs of the first 2 deliveries, and they're looking for 15 runs are over just to keep up with the expected run rate. Oi! Gold in the form of a dot ball by Mario Solomons.
Oh, it's gotten really dark, eh? Mario, short opening.
Right, so they're pushing the fielder down to long off. Shuray squeezing that through the mid-wicket area, and the crowd calling for 2, but the batters settling for 1. That's not going to be good enough.
Full delivery.
Oh, that is swiped
Should be in the gap.
over square leg. Phew,
Oh,
that held up, and it's only a single.
only a single.
They have no protection on the square leg boundary. The cow fielder running around and easily picking it up, and it's just 1. And unfortunately for United, it doesn't seem to be going their way in terms of the run rate. The run rate climbing now, and as called on by quite a few people on the chat, we need to up this run rate. You need to go big or go home.
Yeah, man. It's
Got batters in the shed.
desperate times now.
Some say it may be too late, but 2 or 3 big hits, which we've not seen throughout the innings, so it's asking a lot. Is that a different bowler? Another tall gentleman? Is it Peterson? I want Roger August to come in.
Mario Solomon's 3 overs, 14 runs. Wow.
With a calf injury.
And he's a keeper.
Bowler's name?
Don't know his name yet.
Right, in comes the bowler for his second delivery. Right on the legs, and a single down to the mid-wicket boundary.
Roger Peterson.
It's Peterson, yeah. Another one born on a long weekend. Got a few huge athletes in the Montrose team.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, it's slashed through the covers. The outfield holding that one up again. The point fielder was on the boundary and he ran around,
Let me get to.
cutting it off.
Yeah, I know. There's big guys in Montrose. The Akan is in danger. Don't make this Owens run. August to Bully goes with the uppercut. August got some heat, eh?
That's Peterson.
Oh, sorry.
Augustuson's on outie.
Oh. Roger Peterson from the stadium end, bowling to Sheree Bully. Gank.
Aina. Ooh. Shuray getting some of his own medicine here, nearly being run out. The ball was driven to a deepish cover. There was always one there.
He was 10 off the boundary almost.
Brent was hanging on to his bat, leaning onto his bat, saying, no, not going for that one.
Here we go. Roger. Peterson.
That's the end of the over.
Yeah, no, the writing is on the wall.
Quite a tame ending here to the effort of United.
Yeah. With only 3 wickets down, we expected a bit more intent. I think that's the word. I don't think, we were aggressive enough earlier on in the innings. But let's see. Nah, 24 runs are over. Nah. It's going to take something uit die bloute uit.
Die koel is deur die kerk. It's unfortunate because, as you said, we had wickets in hand.
7 wickets still in the
We
hut.
should have gone much earlier. Lots of cricketers in the hut to have a go. All done their practices. They've all played the game.
I played the game. BP going downtown and it's a boundary.
It's 4.
Come on, BP, give us some respect here. Just intent, guys.
Right, we need 20 more to keep up with the run rate.
Yeah, 21 more. So we need another 5 of those, BP, with a side of chiefs. Decided to do some field changes. They put the player exactly where that ball went. On the cow boundary.
Next one's got to go. Even further.
Mid off is up. And he goes over,
Over
mid-off.
mid off. Has to be 2.
Should
Has
be
to be
two.
2.
Just come back for 2. Just come back. There's no time now, Owens.
Right, 6 runs off the first 2.
6 runs. Just intent. There we go.
Oh, good stop. Good
There
stop.
we go. 7 runs, 3 balls.
And Skip's got to go. He's got to go for it. Up in the air.
Safe. It's safe. It's safe.
The ball plugs.
Must go with
and
2.
just for 2.
There we go. 50 for Sheree. Lovely skipper. 50 of 62 balls. 4 fours. Well done, Mr. Boulay. Well done. Maybe just give BP the the strike to just see if we can get a boundary. Solomons to Patterson.
That's short.
Short delivery. It's aerial. It should land safe. Oi. Hey, good covering there. It should come back for 2, but Shirai is in the cubes. And that's only a single.
So the initial fielder going for the catch and deciding on the last second to bail out, and he was...
That medical aid savings is at its ultimate lowest. There's no dental plan left.
And the fielder behind him.
No, they need 24 runs over. I'm going to hold on to my molars.
And the guy behind him took it.
The molars at the back, no?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not the molars then.
I wasn't going to expose you there.
Yeah, no. I really went into the medical aid field. Right though. It's Peterson
To Patterson.
to Patterson. Let's go.
So for Montrose, the Akane will taste a lot more spicier than for United.
Yeah, I'm worried about these big ovens. They're going to make love. We got to get up there early, guy.
I think we should pack up the stuff now.
I think we should pack up. See you guys.
Right, so Peterson in. This is the last over. And
Is it the last over?
didn't you say?
It's the last over?
Yeah, bro.
38 runs. Come on, the noble. Banking on 6 sixes here. BP with 1. And now.
The skipper, if he can't run, he should sacrifice his wicket. There's a lot of other guys left. Practice hard. Also like a taste of the track. Sai! That is hit over cover, but once again, plugging in the outfield.
Plugging in the outfield.
And that's just 2. And, you can't blame the outfield. Montrose batted on the same field.
Oh, no.
And they ran their 1s and 2s much harder. I think they also had a few more big hitters in this team.
Yeah, but they decided to go at the right time.
Yeah.
That last 6 overs or so, 7 overs, they piled under pressure. And this one is hit down the ground. Peterson is a decent bowler. Eh? Got some decent gas.
He looks 37 years old for my liking.
Madika's going. That's good news for the pot.
Yeah, some more
That's
Akane for
good
us.
news for the pot.
Lots
That's
more
at least
Akane
an
for
extra
us.
kilo left for us. You know.
I'm very surprised that you only said a kilo.
Well, there's 30,
No,
and we got somebody there monitoring certain people.
There's some heavy
We put some photos out there in the kitchen, and your face is nice and bright there. Oi, beaten bully.
on the most wanted list.
Yeah.
This one, let me know.
Dizzy.
It's a dizzy. Somebody fix the. See you guys?
Shut up.
Pato 19 of 25. And Shirai 53 of 63. And that's the end of the game.
A time ending to what was a promising start to the innings.
Gonna catch the game, man.
Montrose fully deserving this victory. They were good with the bat in the end after a slowish start, but really capitalizing towards the end of their innings and putting on a decent total, but a gettable total.
Yeah, it was gettable.
And United off to an okay start, but just not building enough momentum to make it easier towards the end. And with a lot of wickets in the shed, they failed to, I think, have a go at the right time and make a fist of it. It's again would have, could have, should have, not knowing what could have happened if we just went for it. But yeah, good effort by Monty's and a well-deserved victory.
Well deserved. Montrose scored 136 for 5 in their 20 overs. They won the toss. They decided to bat first. And for Montrose, the key contributors, Heathcliff deployed 68 not out. And he had a very nice partnership with Nazim White for the second wicket. Nazim scored 17. And for United, Riza Saleh took 2 for 12 of his 4 overs. And then also Kashif Abdullah bowled 4 overs for 11. And yeah, that was the key bowlers. And then in reply, United scored 103 for 3 after 20 overs. And Montrose won by 33 runs. For United, Shuray scored 53 of 66, not out. And Patterson 20 of 26. And I think the key bowler for today for Montrose's was A.D. Jackson. He bowled 4 overs, 1 for 10. And he really started the stranglehold on United, especially early on. And that was taken to another level by Heathcliff Deploy, who's definitely my man of the match. He bowled 4 overs, 1 for 13. And then, of course, Roger Peterson, who closed out the innings. 1 for 19, 2 for 34, 3 for 59, which means the last wicket partnership was 44 runs, but a little bit too little too late.
A little bit pedestrian in the middle overs, and that cost United the game. Not that they lost it, but I think Montrose won it with some good batting and experienced, disciplined bowling, and good bowling changes as well. So yeah, victory for Montrose at the Greenpoint track, and a very enjoyable game. Well done to Montrose's, and we wish them luck for the rest of the season. But from a very cold and gloomy Greenpoint track, we say goodbye and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How do you switch it off?